don't got time to smoke one more. Taking the message to the people now. Keep smoking and growing and watching prohibition fall down.
All right. Let's get into it. Let's talk grow. Let's talk some crop steering. Don't be afraid. It's really just ultra high performance grow techniques. So I want to have some fun here. Welcome chat over on Real DGC TV. What's up?
What's up, man? Crop steering is not. Oh yeah, we are over there, man. Banner, fist bump, brother. Yes, realdgc.com/TV. We are going to do the whole show over there because I want to do some things that I can't do on YouTube. I'm editing myself, sir. But man, hey, crop steering is not advanced techniques. It's playing Mother Nature. You know what I mean? I guess going to 12-12 isn't crop steering. I can grow them as big as I want, and then I can flower them whenever I want. I steer that vegetatively or regeneratively. Move over, Swanson. I'm driving.
Did you say what's up to anybody? What do we got? We got Banner, Grambo. How's it hanging, boys?
Yeah, Banner. Banner's all proud, man. We got realdgc.com/TV going. There is a chat going in there. So cool as all hell, man. He's all proud. It's working, man. So cool as all hell, man. He's all whoa, Banner.
To me, like
time for a second.
You said crop steering can tie into everything that you do in your grow. I mean, literally the act of growing, you're kind of, if you're growing indoors, you are steering this plant on what it's supposed to do in general. To me, it means you're really bringing up the performance in different areas, like whether it be lighting, measuring your PPFD, adjusting it. You can steer your lights. Is that safe to say?
100%, man. We can get into it, and then you're right. You can also be weighing your roots and applying cyclical irrigation at different intervals and different amounts. I mean, that's also crop steering, but it's the whole range, man. All it really means is steering in the direction that you want your crop to go to. I want it to be a bunch of little buds. I'd probably trim a certain way. If I want it to be a few big buds, you know what I mean? I might do it, you might just grow big trees. What do I know? Actually, I do know some trees. Yeah.
Trees. Before we go into more details, quick announcement. DGC competitor ticks are on sale for you producers. Make sure you go over to the VIP lounge, check on my pinned post there, and you'll be able to hook it up, man. Pre-sale for the producers. These sell out every year. So going over to the realdgc.com and sign in, go to the VIP lounge, you'll find your competitor tick access. Premium access, Scotty.
Grambo, you just got like another 3 pieces of the drum set, didn't you, man?
Oh man, this is I'm stoked for this one. 2026 is off to a good start. I'm stoked for the cup this year. It's going to be a bang.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one. Looking forward to it.
All right, take it into what is it? What's the first thing that comes to mind for you in the grow when you say that word, crop steering? For me, it's irrigation because that's what people talk about a lot, but it applies to a lot of stuff.
It is. I mean, if I was just going from simplest, if I was trying to not freak people out about it, I would just talk about first lighting, right? You can steer with your lighting if you high PPFD. I mean, you can also call it environment, but high PPFD is going to grow bigger buds, right? Right there.
Yeah.
And I know it sounds ridiculous. I was thinking about it. I was like, why would anybody want to not grow so big of buds? And then I was like, if you're not slinging and you're just growing for yourself, you want to grow, and it costs more money. If you're dialing up the lights and dialing up the AC and dialing up the CO2, it does cost more money to do that. So people might not want to have such an intense growth. So you can either drive really fast or slow it down, man. Slow it down. I'm even touching the wheel right here, man.
I love the car analogy. I mean, you're right. If you're driving really fast, you want to do it with a car that's really dialed in and has all the performance in all the right areas, engine, brakes, wheels, tires, all that jazz. You get forced into a situation too at times. For me, it's irrigation. Like literally, that's why we were 10 minutes late today. I literally had to run and water the grow because it was on my mind. I swear to God, I had to go water the grow because I have 3 gals that are pretty. They're in air pruning pots, but they're root bound and they're in straight cocoa. I'm using canna, and at this point in flower, they're like 4 or 5 weeks in. They're needing to be fed multiple times a day, at least 2 times a day. And I'm like, damn, I'm going out of town in like a month. I got to, if I don't hook up irrigation, and then at that point, that's when you start to really, hey, I've already have irrigation hooked up. Instead of feeding them 2 times a day, and I have their timer, why not feed them 5 times a day to have them at that perfect moisture the whole time?
Let's get into it, man. That's crop steering. That when you think about, you can steer
2 times a day. I have their timer.
You can steer towards vegetative growth, right? When you're in veg, when it's summer, what do you want? It's first off, it's hot and it's humid, and then it's plenty of rain. Rains every day. These plants are never thirsty. And when fall comes and you get into that, I believe in, to be fancy, they call it the generative stage. When you get into flowering, you get less rain every day. So you're getting more drybacks. The plant senses that and stresses a little bit more. And that's kind of, pushes it towards flowering and secondary metabolite development, dude. I did wait till like 419 to smoke, man. Yeah. Good.
What were you smoking? We didn't even ask anybody. Are we saving that?
Are we allowed to save it for later, man? Because I want to show it and stuff like that. And that's why we're doing the second half of the show on our realdgc.com/TV, baby. Our own hangout.
I got One-Eyed Cat Cannabis commenting, I need to go out of town next month too. I need to get grow started, so I need to have an auto watering system. And I haven't had one in forever. And I get it. It kind of bums me out because automatic irrigation, that means right now I walk into my grow like I'm parting the sea.
I'm starting now. I'm going to buy one on Amazon. All right, keep going.
On my metal, I'm not saying it's hard, but I like to be able to move my trays around. They're on casters. They're on solid wheels. I can move everything wherever I wanted. I had to get some bags of cocoa out of the back of the grow. I pulled all the plants to one side of the room. And I know you can just unplug your whips or whatever, your irrigation spikes from your plants and move them around. There's something about me that likes the clean grow room floor, if you will, the clean look, the smooth lines of what Scotty's called my European hotel style grow room or something like that.
Yeah, yours is, it sucks because mine needs to be that because I actually have to, I do footage in there, all right? Sometimes it's an hour of cleaning before I do 5 minutes of shooting. It's funny.
Can I ask the chat? I mean, heck, we're just having fun doing live here. What type of irrigation systems do you guys, I see somebody who's mentioning
clean
auto pots from Red Weasel is in here. I think we got some blue mots in here, which I wouldn't mind getting. Thickums it's likes the blue mott. I mean, do you have to go with a branded? I know there's some different branded systems out there. You can just get a simple, you were just shopping, right? Tell me.
I would shop. I would get a pump. And I used to get the Maxi Jet pumps. I don't even know if they still make those, but just a little water pump, about $25. And then I'd get some hose, a 1/2-inch poly hose. It's about $10 for a 10-foot section. You get 20-foot section. And then I would get dripper. You just get this dripper line stuff. It's like a 50-foot, 50 foot of it for 10 or $12. And then you just poke little holes in. I'll take my skizzers, I poke little holes in it anywhere I want to insert one of those lines. And it's the easiest way, man. Chad Westport with the real buckets. Love you, brother. but seriously.
The DGC chat, Mountain Homestead Growing, an auto irrigation system with water percentage meter as the on-off switch for each plant would be dope. They have that, actually, as long as all your plants, which isn't always the truth, need to be watered at the same time, you can put a water moisture probe monitor, if you will, that controls your pump. AC Infinity has one, and that's an easy way to do it. That will keep it right. But again, if you have a runt or a plant that you don't water as much, that's not going to work as well. But it is a cool tool to have. What do you got?
Grambo, you want to come over for a probe monitor cleaning night, man?
Is that a metaphor for something? No.
Seriously, it just reminds me of like I used to have a whole day. It was 99 plants. I had a whole day of just taking the air stones and putting them in muriatic acid and cleaning them. It was so much work, and you can have so many moving parts to this thing if you want. And I don't know, man. Somebody said something. Somebody wants to to me, if you can't explain something simply to somebody, you don't know it well enough. And you can make this kind of simple. It's not that hard to, understand irrigation. And you can go as deep as you want. No, I mean,
Grambo's just distracting me with the poopies.
Put the poo emojis in
poo
chat.
emojis. How did that start?
You got to be a Gramborg member. You got to go click that join button.
In your mind, weirdo. In your mind.
It's a story I can't tell on the show.
Grambo. Yeah. You're my kind of weirdo, brother.
Yep. Dude, we got still my favorite way. I agree with Sticky Stunk Tool 325 hand watering. Mr. B More 420. I'm a hand watering with a wand. I have a hand watering fetish. I've said it on the show. But when I go out of town, I was like, dude, I can't expect my mother-in-law to do it. My mother-in-law to do it anymore because she gets she gets allergic to it. Once I get into bloom, she can water for me in veg, but plus she's getting older. So then I'm like, oh, I could have my 15-year-old daughter do it, but I'll be stressed the whole time I'm away because she's like, oh, can I do it at this time or this time? But dude, with this cocoa, it needs to be done every day at this time. And so they have to sleep over. It's getting to that point, the way that these
different off the mic, huh? Sorry, man. Really? You're that disciplined about it? Cocoa's so forgiving. It doesn't even have to. It can be really dry and still re-wet really easy. And then it can be kind of a little damp and it's hard to over-wet. So, really, I'm talking with you, man. I'm a father, too.
For me, it's a learning curve. I've only been a straight cocoa grower now this is probably, I don't know, my 5th time, I should know, but you're right. I'm not watering to runoff enough. I'm watering to runoff once a week. In the days I do water and saturate to runoff, that plant's good for about, what's that?
You don't need to water till runoff all the time. The once a week's perfect, brother.
I agree, but that's the only time that plant then will be good for the whole light cycle, is that it'll have enough water in it, but it is saturated. So in my mind, again, back to crop steering, water it once a day to run off. It's good the whole light cycle. Or water it 3 times a day if I'm around and just keep it right at that nice level is what I'm at.
Right. Yeah, it's interesting with the crops, the irrigation stuff. It's it's pretty interesting. They will weigh the roots sometimes. Some of them will, like, how do you weigh the roots if the plant is changing? Yeah. No, they must use like the tensiometer or whatever and be testing the roots to see how dry they are. But they do that, man. We're just specifically just checking the root zone and giving it pulses.
If you knew the how much the pot weighed, the medium weighed, and how much water volume you put in there, theoretically, you could calculate.
Do it.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. They got these crazy sensors, but it's not really the way I don't know. It just depends. Are you driving a dragster, or are you driving?
Oh.
I'm driving.
I'm gonna give you a.
I ain't doing that, man. That's dude, man. I gotta
give you a shout out.
Put some oil in it really quick.
Who we kidding? That's Banner.
In DGC chat, what's up? Weed Whisperer, my second tent. I'm going to try the real buckets. And then we also have DGC Searching. I guess the name is Searching. And somebody else was digging on the earth boxes. Same kind of concept, sub-irrigation. That is, how long can a plant stay good, though? Like, truly, I guess you have a separate reservoir. You can go for a while. Maybe I need to be sold on the sub-irrigation planters. It's not that I'm not sold on them. I feel the obligation, though, to grow different than Scotty. So we have some yin and yang, I don't just want it to be all the same,
I agree. Yeah, but it does make life easy.
Oh, I agree with that. If I don't have to have, that's very simple. There's not a pump. It's just gravity, correct? Just gravity and float valves.
Mine's just gravity and a float valve. So it's one moving part, and that is good and that is bad, because if that float valve gets clogged, no good. But I'm erring on the side of simplicity with my design. But yeah, dude, earth boxes. What's the other one? I'm trying to
Autopots.
Thank you, autopots. People love this.
I will shout out while we're on it. Get your real buckets, grow dots, recharge realgrowers.com. But with the Dallas, keep growing simple. Number one sponsor of Dude Grow Show. There we go.
Right. I know that guy. Having good results, man. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Grambo, you're gonna take a bucket home with you, man.
I mean, you should be proud. Those grow dots are awesome, man. This is
I've been just having really good results.
Yeah,
man. My grow is humming. I got rid of God, all the plagues that I had the two worst of them, man. I won't even speak their names.
You still have bugs?
No, that's what I'm saying. My girl's
Done?
rocking, man, rocking.
You don't even have packets of bugs?
No,
I
he
should get
still
one
has
more round.
those.
No, I should get one more round of this. Thank you. You're a good friend.
So far, so good.
Yes. Yes. Very good, man. I'll show you.
And just to keep everybody updated, guys, we are on the go with new ideas here. The RealDGCTV.com or RealDGC.com/TV. I don't have my stream up. Chat, are you guys seeing your stream? Or Grambo, are we streaming simulcast? Do I say
It's
simulcastly?
simulcasting, but our internet going out is keeps going out for some reason. Maybe we can check that at some point here shortly.
Oh, mine says stream offline, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna blame my interwebs?
I would say is it through this?
Anyway, come on. The show must go on, sir.
What's up, Sticky Stunks? Chef Matt. What's up, DDC chat? Yeah, we can get into lighting. We haven't discussed lighting, man, because I don't really think about lighting when I think about crop steering, but with modern LEDs, hopefully everybody, I think every LED has a dimmer now. And then on top of this, to do crop steering with lighting, you'd say you have to have a way to measure your PPFD, correct? I mean, if otherwise you're just doing guesswork, dimming.
Yeah. I mean, you can still gas, what's brighter, right? If you know that you've got to turn your lights up, from when you go down to 12 hours a day from 18 hours a day, you might not need a really amazing PPFD meter to just turn them up a bit. Although, why not? You can get one on the phone. What is the Photon app? And you wrap a piece of paper around it. And there's your light meter,
It's 2025. Save up and get yourself. No, the Photon app works okay. I do recommend if you go that route, they sell a separate filter, like an official clip-on filter. It's not that much money. That'll make it more accurate. If you want to throw down, like Apogee has some shit, but don't just get a cheap one. Like Scotty will go to, what's it called? What's the site? Temu.
Harbor Freight, man. Oh, Temu. Sorry.
Temu. I mean, Harbor Freight is one step above Temu.
They order from Temu.
Yeah.
Chad Westport saying definitely get the diffuser.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that on the cheap. Pulse Pro Meter, which isn't cheap, but it has a hell of a ton of functionality. That's what I use. It even measures the spectrum, not just the PPFD. It's cool. You can see like the red and you can see the nanometer levels of your LED, which I can compare with other brands. It's interesting to see what different lights put out a little bit of a different spectrum, but gear it up. Yeah, you're totally right. And the biggest thing about crop steering with your light is you're going to typically save. I know a lot of growers will hang their LED light up. It's on full blast. It's up hanging at the top of the tent. You don't need to do that. You're wasting power, man. Early veg, mid veg. My other grower that runs 600 watt old HLGs, he only gets up to 50% on the knob during veg. So what's up? Thickums uses the Photon too. Right on.
Man, sorry, I'm just looking at this. All the ways to steer with your light and intensity, right? Then you got spectrum. You think about like blue light for making it short and fat. When you want to steer towards big stretchy plants, if you're growing for extracts or whatever, you get that red light going. UV, you can signal it to, stress it with UV. I mean, that's steering it, right?
Yep.
All these are. Yeah, man. Yeah. I made notes.
I'm gonna hop into your training and pruning here because I'm in training and
Grambo, just do it. Just hit the gong. They're never gonna stop.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
Who let the
dogs? That's code. Should we give the code? Yeah, if you don't know, that means Scott.
Let the dogs out. Yeah, I'm a soft.
Be careful now.
It was the one that doesn't fart bomb, so we can deal with that. Hey, TJ, shout out to you out there, Deutschland fam. It's always cool. It's like, oh, Deutschland's in the house. What up?
I do want to go to Germany,
crazy, right?
We should go to the Mary Jane Festival. It's it's huge. It's going to be in like 6 months.
I think Timmy's stuck in a well, man. Hang on.
Oh boy.
Don't forget, I'll drop it again in case you just joined us. DGC Cup tickets are on sale. DGCtickets.com, DGCcup.com. Banner just did a revamp with updated information. Basically says, what does it say, Banner? We have no suits allowed, and then no corporate. Give it to me. What?
Yeah, something like that.
It's great. DGCcup.com. You can get through to your tickets there. And producers, In the VIP lounge right now is your ticket access for competitor ticks. That sells out every year. It's a pre-sale for you producers supporting the show. Go check it out. And if all goes well with the internets, we'll be doing the second half of the show on realddc.com/TV. That's free to everybody. You don't have to be a producer for that show. You just need to have a Real DDC account. Come on over and hang out. We get to show off what we want, as well as toke, show dank nugs, do all kinds of fun stuff. Uncensored, baby.
Look at that view at the DGC Cup venue. That is what we look at as we're the sun is setting.
Dude,
that's so gorgeous.
That's what the dude that took too many mushrooms was like. This is a good idea. This is a good place. So, disclaimer: you can take mushrooms, but be careful. Don't take too many.
Yes.
I don't know.
That's pretty good advice.
What is too many? I don't know. Don't talk to Tanazi. Or do.
Grambo, do it, man. Just do it. Just do it. We're letting the crazy
the fart
one
in.
Hey, mark and edit. All right. At least we're not. Oh, we are. Yes. Come on, let's party.
So,
we're having a
I was
party.
taking it back. I forgot. I was talking about training and pruning. For me, pruning, we've covered the schwazing, which I throw that out there like that. Just even the term sounds, it's not fully, the term makes it sound like bro science. For me, I'm always schwazing a little. What is it? They recommend day 1 of 12 and day 21 or something like that, right? Or day 30 off the top,
Because specifically does something. Day 1 and day 21. And just like we talk about steering, by moving those leaves and taking that energy away, it's a stressor and it steers them towards generative or flowering and making buds. So doing that on day 1 and day 21 isn't the same thing as just removing a few leaves. You're sending this signal.
Sorry, I think I could hear doggy feet. Maybe.
Yeah. I guess somebody let the dogs out. Hey, who let the dogs out?
Oh, dude, you're so good. Such original content.
Who?
For me, I'm every day, not every day, like every 3 days, I have to be taking leaves off. Some genetics are different than others. And I do that all the way up until almost 30 days into bloom. And I don't want to do it all at once. The way it looks, like I just like, that plant's not looking so good like that. It does. I have a buddy that does it, and he swears by it. The amount of labor involved, though, with schwazing or taking what do you take? You said you take almost all the fan leaves off if you have a decent grow or even a too light.
Yeah, he ran out to throw the dog out there. But yes, I was with him when he had done it. It's on both sides on day 1 and 21. It's a full lollipop up, and then you take almost every single. There's leaves that kind of curl around where the bud sites are going to become. You know, they have that little like curling. You leave those. You don't touch those guys. But yeah, you remove every single fan leaf, every single like little sugar leaf around it, and 48 hours later, they're all back. It's insane. And it just kind of redirects a lot of that energy up into the bud sites. All those auxins and everything start flowing up, and it's his harvest is killing it. So I don't know.
It takes me about 30 minutes per 5-gallon plant to get this done and I'm not even full. I mean, maybe I'm just being a little too, maybe Sicko grows would be a little better. I mean, he does hair, right?
Yeah, but Sicko changed my life. Shout out to you, Sicko. You are the man. Thank you, buddy.
Sicko, actually, while we're just referencing the DGC Cup, come to the DGC Cup with hair to be cut. Sicko the barber will be there again this year, trimming hair, making haircuts, doing beard trims too as well, right?
Yeah, I'll be there. Me and Mike I was going to say we double teamed it. Strike that from the record.
Grambo.
Bye.
Well, also, does Sicko do? No, I won't go there. I won't go to the ear hair. We'll keep this as
You
a
want to?
show.
This thing on. Where are we at? Sorry, I had to take care of some household stuff.
Yeah, we just wrapped up talking about how schwazing redirected the energy and your harvest after that.
Yeah, don't be
really
dogging on
good.
schwazing, man. All right. No, seriously, it is legit. And dude, the crop steering, you said it can be as simple as clicking back to 12-12 or topping. And it can be as advanced as schwazing and controlling, whatever it would be. Would those be hormones?
Yeah, are the auxins hormones?
Yeah.
So
you're right, man. And all that stuff's made in the leaf.
Yep.
How about some realdgc.com? You made a post, Scotty. We had some comments on crop steering. And maybe I'm with Thickums here. Thickums says growers try to steer, still got plenty of bro science that steers to damaged. New technology with unclear paths and unsteady results. Inexperience with too much to maintain and understand. For my best harvest, The old natural way, stay steady and stable. Fluctuations, constant changes, and adding extra, they get weak. These plants were here way before me. I let them stay in control. Frostier doesn't mean better. Ooh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Thickums. What do you think?
Frostier means better, but I like what it is true. When you have big swings, the plant doesn't know how to respond to it, and it stalls. You need just this stability and small changes over time. But yeah, if you stall that, we've all done it. Stalled plants out, and you get these little tiny buds, even if you do it for a week, 10 days.
Yeah. New leaf. This is a good comment as well. And thank you, DGC producers, for commenting on these posts. Anybody, Scotty's putting these up every week. And DGC producers, feel free to message me over on realdgc.com. Thank you for supporting this show. Everybody, DGC producers make this show happen. So going over to realdgc.com, you can sign up for free, peruse around, as I say. But when you become a producer, you get those benefits. We have a whole new show, by the way, Wake and Bake Uncensored. That will be this Saturday. Coming up after the Saturday show, we hook up genetics every show. So this is new for 2026, baby. We're going to be coming at you every week with a producer-only show. So check it out.
Well done, sir. Well done. I miss you when you're not here, man. I do. And I try to hold down the show. Yeah.
Hey,
You're
New
awesome,
Leaf.
brother. It's party.
You know you'll like this one, Scotty. You're a light geek. Says New Leaf says, I feel like I've been crop steering to some degree. For example, my light in my 4x4 has some spectrum tuning. I can mess around with the amount of red in the light. I can turn on UVB, A, and IR. The UVB and IR get turned on in flower, with red light going all the way up to 100% in flower. It says I also changed my light schedule. This one's interesting, to 11-13, 11 on, 13 off at some point.
Full on crop steering, man. Full on.
Usually around day 40ish. So I'll stop there before we keep going. He says, 11. Why do you think 11-13 after day 40ish? Shorten the day. I mean, go ahead.
Because it's going to send more of a signal to the plant. The days are getting even shorter. If it's like, what is it? Where's it a super short day? Someplace up north, like Alaska or Nepal.
Yeah, they'll switch off between short and long. They have that's the land of the 24-hour sun.
You're right. I knew I had it backwards, man. All right. Just say some of those sativa, Grambo.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I'll bet you it would, or the reason people do it is to hasten flowering, to get something that would that's a 10 or 12 week to flower, or to end flower and tighten up.
You're just reminding me how intense, like way up north. It's light 24 hours a day. It's -40 out. Like, what's happening here? It's probably why even in some areas they straight up ban even the consumption or sale or having any alcohol, because people are just like, what do we do? What do we do here? Anyway, so moving. New Leaf, moving on, says after the stretch, I start giving slight drybacks instead of watering every other day at 5% solution to soil volume. Go in details, New Leaf. I'll start watering 10% every 3 days, with 2 days in between watering instead of one or none. All right. VPD changes throughout the grow as well due to crop steering.
Yes.
All right.
They're legit.
This is going to get you excited, Scotty. Maybe you'll have movement. Following an exponential curve, this is VPD, from 0.8 about 1.4 to 1.5 in the end of flowering. Now, don't be intimidated by that, guys. Simply pull up a VPD chart. The best ones out there.
Can you, Grambo?
The VPD
chart? Can you, man? Is it?
Yeah, I'll find it.
Thanks, man. I just want to show them what an exponential curve looks like, man.
This is nothing crazy.
I can just type PU into my browser, and it just knows to pull up a VPD chart.
So if you're crop steering, you are steering towards what? More I don't know, I guess more trichomes really is what we're steering for, but that would mean lowering the temps, right? And when you lower the temps, you lower the humidity, right?
Yep, 100%. I'm always trying to stay in the green on this, guys, but sometimes I'm in the light green. You're still okay. Don't freak out if you're in the light green, but you want to be in the green.
I agree. And the whole idea is the better this lets your plants breathe, right? They got to suck water up and transpire it out.
Trim Reaper, DGC producer. It says, I mean, if LST counts, I do it all the time. That does count. Low stress training, any training counts. That's why I sometimes make fun of this term crop steering, because literally everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing some type of crop steering. But Dude, Grateful Gardens. If crop steering is accidentally snapping branches and forgetting about it, I'm a master gardener.
It's, we're playing Mother Nature. We're taking these plants in nature. They get steered in all directions, right? A hurricane comes and it blows it into a whole bunch of pieces and it tops it for you, or it rains a whole bunch, or there's a drought or a cold snap at the end, and it affects the way the plant grows. So we can take these and mimic and steer towards those if we want. I like the FEM is crop steering. Yeah, it all is, man. We're steering in some direction. Hey, even if I'm doing this, I'm still steering, right?
In the Tesla you're on.
Still steering. I just don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm steering.
So before we have a few more items, I'm going to ask the Real DGC technical department. Guys, are we going to be going over to Real DGC TV here in about 5 minutes? Are we technically set? Are we set up? Or are we having internet issues today?
There's a chance we might have to have like a 30-second little break reset in between that to restart it. But yeah, we'll make sure it's going.
All right, guys, that's at realdgc.com. If you have, all you need is a free account. If you don't already, come on over. We get to show nugs, get to hook up genetics. We get to do all types of stuff that we can't do on here. Subscribe to this channel too. Know what's going on. If you haven't subscribed yet, we could use you. Love you to hear what we're doing. And I will take one more comment here. If that's cool with you, Scotty. We got Toad Bud topping. Yes, everything. Toad Bud. If topping counts as crop steering, then I'll sure say it can make a difference.
Toad Bud.
Hang on. What could Toad Bud mean?
It sounds like a great strain from the 90s.
I know my buddy one time, he's like, I scared the toad, then I rubbed the bud on it, and then I smoked the bud.
Dude, Trent's got a garden. I don't know if you knew that.
Trent. People, man.
Trent's got a garden, says he brings in nutrients, which is kind of interesting how it all ties together. It says, I do a transplant 2 weeks before flower. That's pretty good time. And then I start feeding about every watering, 400 to 900 ppm, slowly going up. And remembering, as you're turning up your lights, you're going to need to turn up nutrition if everything's happy. Just like if you add CO2, the more things you add for the plants to perform, don't forget to adjust your nutrition. You're going to want to feed them more. They're going to want more.
Sorry, white light says, my cat loves sneaking into my tent and stressing my plants out. It's funny. I wonder if it is true.
100%. Cats love to chew on leaves.
Dude, I want to get one of those plant wave things. I have it at the end of the show. I found an ad for it. We should put it on the plant and like let Ricky in there. Or your plant.
He produces a lot of CO2.
Oh, shoot, man. Yes, he does.
Holy Toledo 420 DGC producer. What's up? More lighting tricks. It says the flower stage, I start with IR light 15 minutes before and after the lights. 15 minutes IR before they come on, 15 before they go off. Is that the Emerson effect he's after?
Infrared. I don't know why you'd use infrared, man. That's just heat.
Far red, I guess he's
far red. Okay, yeah, far red. Okay, and that's the one that puts the plants to sleep.
Yeah, the flower initiator.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. And then it goes, it says, then I use deep red for the first 10 days and switch to blue and keep temps high for when the lights are on and off. We talked about that on the other show. This spectrum tuning stuff is kind of new, where you can turn up blue towards the beginning part of flowering so you can try and reduce stress. And also there's some blues that you can use if you turn up blue at the last part of flowering. I know how this works because I used a bulb called this Hortilux Super Blue or something. It had a ton. It was like a really their best veg bulb. And I threw it in my fixture back in the day, the last 10 days of flower, and it brought on so much resin. Like the plants just reacted to it like they needed a sunscreen.
Yeah. Hey, I'm thinking infrared though, man. Maybe they use that. Maybe that changes the leaf surface temperature.
I think that's part of the reason that like some of the old strains that were bred under it like it. I think some of it's heating up the metabolism. It does a little something. I don't know. Bro science.
Okay, one more question.
Not hitting that infrared though. I bet you that really is. It's probably. I bet it's not far red.
I bet you.
The midnight grower. Does anyone have chickens in their grow room? And is it a problem?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a problem. Yes, if your grow room, you mean like maybe a greenhouse outside. And we got to keep these things sterile. No, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Wow, a microbe guy said that. You got to keep clean. Man. Clean.
Guys, we have some fall of prohibition reports. We have some real DGC grow question. Basement beans need some cure help. Cat Murphy vegged for too long. So let's handle all that. Let's go to the clubhouse. Let's go to realddc.com/TV. Anybody can come over there. Just create a free account. Give us a hot second here, Grambo says, to get us switched over, and we'll see you there. Is that fair to say?
Should we
Yes.
keep live here and hedge our bets and then say goodbye in a minute?
We will run the outro, and then we'll see if it connects there, and then we'll switch over, and I'll be sending you a link, dude.
Thank you.
We'll get this fixed.
YouTube, great hanging out. Now let's I'd say let's get high, but
Yes.
more.
Yes, I have a bowl packed.
Yes.
Let's party, all y'all.
All
Check
right.
some
See you over there.
Shout out to the 440 people watching. We love you.
Yeah, right on. Right on. See you over at realdgc.com/TV.
Some people love to blaze up the dank. Yeah, we get high before noon. And when the boss man says to take a little break, that means we're lighting up a tube. It's just weed. It's just weed.